Mudale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatharine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Reena Mataji. Can you make me host so I can share the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Share the screen. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see the sloka 4.10.7 today. Right. Okay, so till now, where did we stop? What was the instances happening? So till now, after Dhruv Maharaj came back home, yes, just sum up. Hare Krishna. What were we discussing about Dhruv Maharaj, right? So Dhruv Maharaj came back, and then what happened to his brother, Uttama? Yes, you're not able to unmute.
Mataji, his brother was killed by the yakshas.
Yes, and then?
And then he went to avenge. His mother also died there. And then Dhruv Maharaj went to the kingdom of the yakshas. And the
Yes.
yaksha patnis got very afraid.
What happened to Suruji?
Suruchi also died in the
Yes.
forest.
So Suruji also died. So what is this effect called? That is Uttama also died and Suruji also died. So what after effect was that? Does anyone know? Why did this happen to them? Both of them? Because of? What did they do?
Offense.
Blasphemy
Yes.
Vaishnavas.
Yes, so offending, right, Dhruv Maharaj. So that's what it is said. And now Dhruv Maharaj is so compassionate that he is showing them, showing that compassion by going to that place. No, he is going and fighting with the yakshas. Okay. I hope you are able to see the screen. Okay, so we'll see the sloka 4.10.7. Okay. Tato nishkarmya balina
Tato nishkramya balina
Padeva Mahabadaha
Upadeva Mahabhata
Asahandastaninadham
Asahantas
Asahandastaninadam
Asahantas Ninadam
Apipetur udhayudaha
Abhipetur Udhayudaha
Tado nishkramya balina
Tato nishkramya balina
Padeva Mahabadaha
Upadeva Mahabhata
Asahandastaninadam
Asahantas Ninadam
Apipetur upayudaha.
Abhipetur Udhayudaha.
Anyone likes to chant?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Damve Pranam. Tato nishkramya balina upadeva mahabhataha asahantas tat ninadam abhipetur udhayudaha. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Mataji. Tato nishkramya balina upadeva mahabhataha ashahantastan ninadam abhipetur udayudaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी ततो निष्क्रम्य बलिना उपदेवा महाबताः असहन्तस्तन्निनादम् अभिपेतुरुधायुधाः हरे कृष्ण माताजी
हरे कृष्ण माताजी तत निष्कर्म बलिना उपदेव महाभटाः असहन्तस्तन्निनादम् अभिपेतुरुदायुधाः हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण माताजी ततो निष्क्रम्य बलिना उपदेव महाभटाः असहन्तस्तन्निनादम् अभिपेतुरुदायुधाः हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण माताजी ततो निष्क्रम्य बलिना उपदेवा महाभटाः असहन्तस्तन्निनादम् अभिपेतुरुदायुधाः हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण माताजी हरे कृष्ण माताजी ततो निष्कर्म बलिनामुपदेवो महाभटः असहन्तस्तस्निनादम् अभिभेदुर् उदायुतः हरे कृष्ण माताजी थैंक यू वेरी मच
हरे कृष्ण माताजी ततो निष्क्रम्य बलिना उपदेव महाभटः असहन्तस्तन्निनादम् अभिपेतुरुपायुधः हरे कृष्ण माताजी
हरे कृष्ण माताजी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ततो निष्क्रम्य बलिना उपदेव महाभटा सहन्तस्तन्निनाद अभिपेतुरुदायुधा हरे कृष्ण माताजी थैंक यू
Hare Krishna. So we'll see the synonyms. Tata thereafter, Nishkramyam, coming out, Balina, very powerful, Upadeva of Kuvera, Mahabhataha, great soldiers, Asahantaha, unable to tolerate, Tat of the conscience, Ninadam, sound, Apipetu, attacked, Udayuha, equipped with various weapons. Translation, O hero Vidura, the greatly powerful heroes of the Yakshas, unable to tolerate the resounding vibration of the conch shell of Dhruva Maharaj, came forth from their city with weapons and attacked Dhruva. Okay, so now they are coming to attack Dhruva. We'll see two more slokas. Satan apatato veera ugradhanva maharataha ekaikam yukapat sarvan ahan bhane stripihi. Synonyms. I will see the translation. Dhruva Maharaj, who was a great charioteer and certainly a great bowman also, immediately began to kill them by simultaneously discharging arrows 3 at a time. ते वैललातलग्नैस्तैरिषुभिः सर्व एव हि मत्वा निरस्तमात्मानम् असंशन् कर्म तस्य तत्. Translation: when the heroes of the Yakshas saw that all their heads were being thus threatened by Dhruva Maharaj, they could very easily understand their awkward position and they concluded that they would certainly be defeated. But as heroes, they lauded the action of Dhruva. Hare Krishna Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. This spirit of fighting in a sporting attitude is very significant in this verse. The Yakshas were severely attacked. Dhruva Maharaj was their enemy, but still, upon witnessing the wonderful heroic acts of Maharaja Dhruva, they were very pleased with him. This straightforward appreciation of an enemy's prowess is a characteristic of a real Kshatriya spirit. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 10th chapter, verse number 9. Te vailalata lagnaistir ishubi sarva eva hi matva nirastamatmanam asamsham karma tasya tat. Translation: when the heroes of the Yakshas saw that all their heads were being thus threatened by Dhruva Maharaj, they could very easily understand their awkward position and they concluded that they would certainly be defeated, but as heroes, they lauded the action of Dhruva. Hare Krishna. So here it is said, the sporting attitude. Like how did Dhruva Maharaj fight? The spirit of fighting in a sporting attitude. right? So that's what. So as a Kshatriya, he did this. Who else did this? Okay, I can unmute everyone. Who else did this like a Kshatriya in a sporting spirit, fought? Who else were doing this? Yes?
Arjuna Mataji.
Arjuna. So Arjuna's fighting spirit, like initially he was lamenting, he was not able to do, but then later on Krishna says, Ma manusmara yudhyacha. What do you mean by that? Think about Krishna and fight. Ma manusmara yudhyacha. So that's what we should also do. When we go out, we are also actually fighting with Maya or non-devotees. Maya is attacking us all the time, especially when you go out for a job and all. So what you should do? What is our protection, or what is the coverage which we can wear against that Maya?
Faith in Krishna, confidence in Krishna.
What else? What is the coverage which will protect us?
Chanting.
So you try this. You finish 16 rounds and then go out for the job, or you finish 16 rounds then start your other activities. You see, the whole day you'll have lot of time. But the day when your chanting is pending, it will just go on and drag till evening or till night, 9 o'clock. It will just go on. But if you finish 16 rounds before you go out, so it's like the Gopas, they were going inside the mouth of Akasur. So when they went inside the mouth of Akasur, they were fully confident, right? Krishna is there. So what is the kavach which they have? That is Avashya Rakshabe Krishna. Krishna will definitely protect. So for a devotee, sadhana is the most important thing, right? So here it is said that Dhruva Maharaj fought in a fighting spirit. Now that is the attitude of Dhruva Maharaj. Let's see that attitude. Dhruva Maharaj didn't have to go to Yaksha, because his brother, mother, that is Suruchi, all of them offended him, and because of them, at the age of 5, he had to go to the forest. So much happened, right? But this is the compassion of Dhruva Maharaj, right? He is a Vaishnava, he is a devotee. So a devotee once, he is Paradukha Dukhi, when Uttama was suffering, when he died. So Dhruva Maharaj, you as a brother, a Kshatriya spirit fought. So this is the attitude of a devotee. Like what is the attitude of a devotee? A devotee can get angry when in 2 conditions, right? What are they? Where a devotee can actually use anger in Krishna's service.
Hare Krishna Mataji, when someone blasphemes
Lord and
the devotee of the
Vaishnava.
Lord and the devotee and the Lord.
Blaspheme the devotee and the Lord, right? So when Vaishnava Aparadha happens or Hari Aparadha happens. So once Gopal Krishna Maharaj was saying that somebody asked Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj was asked this question: how, like more than 50 years you are in this movement of Krishna consciousness? It's not a joke. More than 50 years to be in the movement and in an Uttama Adhikari level. So how is that possible that you are still flying high? So he's like, I fly with 2 wings. And what are the 2 wings which help me to fly is, one is my sadhana. That is always attending Mangalarti, chanting the holy name, reading Shastras and everything. So one wing was the sadhana, the strong sadhana he had, and the other was avoiding Vaishnava Aparadha. So because of that, he was able to fly up. And every day night, Maharaj used to read Narsimha Kavach. And everybody is like, Maharaj, why are you so attached to the body? Because you chant the Narsimha Kavach every day night. Then Maharaj is like, no, I'm not chanting for myself. I'm chanting for the whole ISKCON society, so that all the members in the ISKCON, every devotee in the ISKCON is protected from Maya. So our advancement in devotional service depends on the attitude of the follower. Different types of attitudes. So, okay, we'll take one by one example. Okay, what was the attitude which Kunti Maharani had? What was her attitude towards in Krishna consciousness or towards life?
Give more and more difficulties so that I can remember you, Krishna.
She was asking for more difficulties. That means before that statement, before that giving that statement, she prayed to Krishna one more thing. So what was the attitude she had towards Krishna? Because Krishna protected them from so many problems, right?
Not to go. Not to go.
Yes. What attitude she had towards Krishna?
Surrendering.
Submissiveness.
She was submissive, she was surrendered. She was surrendered. And was she thankful to Krishna? Was she grateful to Krishna? Yes, no? So she was grateful to Krishna. So in Kunti Stuti she says, what all problem Krishna made it happen. So sometimes devotees find it difficult to know what all problems Kunti Maharani had gone through. Okay, so it's an easy way to remember through a sloka. So what are the difficulties Kunti Maharani faced? Six difficulties. What are they?
Husband died.
Husband
Vishan
Pandu died.
Mahagni.
Then what
And
else?
they were sent to the forest.
Forest. They were sent to the forest. What else?
Bhima was attacked.
Bhima
Sons were
was
attacked.
killed.
Bhima was
Bhima was
attacked with poison.
poisoned.
Then what else?
Then Draupadi was
Draupadi. Right? So in Kunti Stuti, it is said, Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana Asat Sabaya Vanavasa Krichyate Mride Mride Aneka Maharadhastrato Draunyastratascha Hare Abhirakshito. So what is she saying? Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana. What are the difficulties she had? Vishan. Vishan means Bhima was given poison. Vishan. Mahagni. Agni is fire. No, Lakshagra. So that fire came and burned their head. So Vishan, Mahagni. Purushada Darshana means the man-eaters like Hidumbi started attacking them. So Vishan, Mahagni, Purushada Darshana. Asat Sabha. Asat Sabha means assembly of non-devotees and demonic people. That is where Draupadi was insulted. So Asat Sabhaya Vanavasa Krichyati. They were also sent to forest, Vanavasa. Then Mride Aneka Maharatha Astrado. Like when Arjuna was in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, thousands of arrows of Bhishma Dev and Duryodhana, and so many of them came to attack Arjuna. So Mride, again and again, Mahar Astra, so many Astras, Maharadastra, then Draunyastratascha Hare Abhiraksha, Drauniyastra. So who is Drauni? Who's Drauni?
Dronacharya.
Dronacharya's son.
Sorry.
Son Ashwathama. Okay, so Dronacharya's son Ashwathama is called Drauni. So Drauni Astra. So Dronacharya's son Ashwathama sent which Astra to whom?
Brahmastra. Parikshit Maharaj.
To kill Parikshit Maharaj, who was in the womb of Uttara. So very nice. So Drauniyastra Taschasmas, Drauniyastra. So the son of Dronacharya is called Drauni, who is a Brahma Bandhu, who is born as a Brahmana, but in qualification is not a Brahmana. And that Ashwathama sent Brahmastra to kill Parikshit Maharaj, who was in the womb of Uttara. So that also happened. So, and in all these time, Vishan, Mahagni, Purushada Darshana, Asat Sabha, Vanavasa Krichyate, Mride Aneka Maharadastra, Drauniyastra. So 7 problems happened to them, and who helped them? Hari Abhirakshito. So at that time, who helped? Hari. Okay, so she was so grateful to Krishna, because Krishna actually helped her. Krishna came and saved her in all these problems. So this sloka comes in 1st canto, 8th chapter, verse number 24. That is in Kunti Stuti. So this is what she said. Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana. Vishan, that is poison, was given to Bhima. Mahagni, so fire. Purushada Darshana, the man-eater. Asat Sabha, when the assembly where Draupadi was insulted. Vanavasa Gachada, they were sent to forest. Mride Aneka Maha Astra, like came to Arjuna Astra, the weapons, and Drauniyastra, again the son of Dronacharya. So then who came? Hare Abhirakshita. So who came? The Lord only came. So that's what Kunti Maharani said. Your Lordship has protected from poisonous cake, fire, cannibals, from Vaishya's assembly, suffering during the exile in the forest, from the battle where great generals fought, and now you saved us from the weapon of Ashwathama. So these are the different dangerous encounters which Kunti Maharani faced. Right? So, so much problem she had again and again, and she's grateful to Krishna. She's so grateful, right? Because of Krishna, all this protection happened to her. So it is said that they say that whenever difficulties come, we should take surrender to Krishna. So that attitude of a devotee, that is, whatever happens, Uttara didn't go to her in-laws or anybody. She completely ran to Krishna and said, Pahi Pahi Maha Yogin Deva Deva Jagatpade Nanyatad Abhyam Pashe Tetra Mrityu Parasram. There's nobody who can protect me from the danger. Please help my baby, or please protect me. You take my life, but please take care of my baby. So once it so happened that one lady, she was pregnant and she actually died. And everybody thought, okay, definitely the baby inside also will die. So the one whole day she was actually the body was not destroyed, but it was kept for some reason. But after one day, they could actually feel some movement in her womb. And then they went and opened the abdomen, saw the baby live. So can you imagine? It's the umbilical cord which actually supplies oxygen and everything to the baby. But that baby was still alive. And another thing which actually happened is there was an earthquake, and the mother was actually feeding the baby at that time, and the whole house fell on her and she died immediately. So they could not see her body, and after so many days they took the body out. But that time the baby in her hand, who was actually taking milk, because she bent when the roof was falling, and she protected her baby, but that baby was alive even after 2 days of the whole thing fell down. So that means what? Avashya Rakshabe Krishna, or Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. Krishna protects. If Krishna wants to protect somebody, nobody can kill that person. And if Krishna wants to kill anybody, nobody can protect. Or it says, Rakobi, Marobi, Jo Icha Tumar. That's Krishna's wish. Krishna can either, so if Krishna is making us suffer, that is also good, right? If Krishna is making us suffer, that's for our purification, for our glories. If somebody is doing offense and Krishna is not punishing them, it's bad for them, because at next life they have to suffer. At least we can suffer in this life and go. But what is the Kunti Maharani's attitude? She's grateful to Krishna. And that's why she's saying, please give again and again problems. But is it actually Kunti Maharani asking for more and more problems? Is she actually asking, will anybody ask problems again and again? So is Kunti Maharani really asking for problems?
Krishna she is asking for. During problems,
She
you
wants
were there.
Krishna.
She
Now
wants
happiness time
Association
you're
of the
going.
Lord.
Yeah,
The
she
Lord.
wants to see Krishna,
Yeah.
right, in every problem. That means even if problem come, doesn't matter. Okay, Vipata Santuta Shashva Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavadur Darshanam Yasyat Apunar Bhavadarsh. Let me take darshana. That is given more importance. Like Krishna came to protect the devotees and kill the demons. Which is more important? Protecting the devotee. Killing the demon is secondary. Right? Krishna didn't actually come to kill the demon. He actually came to protect the devotee. Similarly, Kunti Maharani is saying that I want to see you again and again, Krishna. If you're giving me problems, you give. But she's not actually asking for problem. So one example given by a Vaishnava is that just imagine your father has fought with the neighbor, and the neighbor is enemy of your father. But next day you went to that enemy and took 100 rupees from him. So if the father comes to know, after the father comes to know, what will the father say? You can even go drink poison and die. Why did you get money from him? You could have bought money from anybody else. Why did you take money from my enemy? Does the father means that you should take poison and die? No. The father just said, it's out of flow, in the flow of words, he just said, he actually didn't mean you to die. He just said, you can even go to that extent, but why did you take money from my enemy? So similarly, Kunti Maharani is saying, you can give me miseries, no problem, but I want to see you. So I want to see you, I want to take your darshan, that is very important. So Kunti Maharani's attitude, we saw that how she was so grateful and thankful to Krishna. Okay, so the humble attitude, who actually showed a humility or a humble attitude in the Shastra? Very humble.
Hanuman.
Ambarish Maharaj.
Ambarish Maharaj. Who else?
Hanuman.
Hanuman is mostly a servitor attitude, mostly in service. Yes, he was also very humble. Arjuna was humble. Arjuna became Shishya.
Yudhishthira.
Yudhishthira Maharaj. Akrura was humble. Prahlad was humble.
Even Kunti Maharani.
What about Chitraketu Maharaj? How was Chitraketu Maharaj being a humble devotee? Showing humility.
When
He
he was
accepted the curse.
punished, he was cursed by Parvati. That time he accepted her curse.
Accepted the curse. So at that time, Lord Shiva said, Narayana para sarvena kudashana bibhyati swarga apavarga narageshu api tulyartha darshana. It doesn't matter for a devotee whether he is in heaven or hell or liberated, he is always in the service of the Lord. And he is ready to accept the reversal. He is ready, right? He didn't say, he is ready to accept the reversal. He's like, Mata Parvati, whatever you cursed, I accept that curse. And he didn't counter curse. Okay, who else accepted the curse like this? That, okay, you cursed me, I'll accept it. Who was that? And did not do
Haridas Thakur Mataji.
Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Parikshit Maharaj, yes, when Shringi, that is Shamika Muni's son, when he cursed him that in 7 days you're going to die with the bite of a takshak snake, he didn't counter curse. And as Prabhu said, Haridas Thakur, right? Who cursed Haridas Thakur and what actually happened? What was the curse Haridas Thakur got? Who knows?
To be beaten in marketplace and
That was not a curse. That's not a curse, but he actually got a curse.
Yes, mother.
Okay, so once Haridas Thakur was talking about the holy name, and when Haridas Thakur said the shadow of the holy name also can give you liberation, and holy name is so powerful. At that time, one person said, if you say wrong, your nose will fall off, melt. So that's the curse which that person gave. But in 2 days, that person got leprosy and his nose fell down. So curse will not affect a devotee, whatever we do, because they are protected by Krishna. Okay, so who had controllership attitude? I was thinking I'm the controller. Who was that? A controllership attitude. So we saw humble attitude. Hiranyakashipu. Then he raised his eyebrows, one eyebrow, even Indra used to tremble. Indra used to hide, So that means Devi Devatas were also scared of Hiranyakashipu, and he was so powerful, he wanted the whole entire universe and everything under his control. So that controllership attitude should go away from us. The voice is low. That's because of background this noise. Okay, so that is one thing, controllership attitude, which Hiranyakashipu had. Okay, and in Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is said, Vasudeva Datta. You know Vasudeva Datta? Vasudeva Datta is the one who actually told to Mahaprabhu that give me all the sins of all the devotees, I'll take it. Jagate yate ke jiva tara papa lana nara gabunjite chahe jiva chardaya. So he says, Vasudeva Datta wanted to suffer the sinful activities of all the people in the world, so that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu might deliver them. So, yeah. So this is what Vasudeva Datta was. So Vasudeva Datta's attitude was so humble. Okay, he was so humble that he is ready to even accept the sin of others. Okay, even Haridas Thakur was like that. Prahlad Maharaj was like that. Okay, so this is another attitude. So attitude means, like, if somebody or if any obstacles come in life, it's not like we should leave bhakti. No, Krishna will see how much we are trying to overcome that obstacle. Right? Tattenu kampam susamikshamanam bunjana evatmakritam vipagam ritvagvabhupir vidata namaste jeevereye muktipade sadayabhak. So when the obstacle comes, use that obstacles to come out of life. Use that obstacle as to come out. Might be because of some sinful reactions of our past karma. We don't know. Not in this life. Might be some other life. Some sin we have done. That's why we have these obstacles in bhakti. No, some people want to advance in bhakti, but they are not able to because of external reasons. External people come and try to disturb you. That's because we might have disturbed someone else in our previous life. We don't know. Or might be we have done some kind of sinful reactions. Otherwise, why this is happening to us? So instead of blaming others, we have to think, okay, it's my karma coming back. Now let me see how to get out of it. Let me see how to turn this negative opportunity to a positive opportunity. And that Krishna will help. Krishna will send devotees. Krishna will send some kind of help if you sincerely wants to get out of it. But what should we do? We should sincerely chant the holy name, do devotional service. We should not leave it at any cost. Like for example, yesterday I missed one statement about Hladini Shakti. Her name was Hladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji, her grace. Okay, so I missed one point. I reached home and I was thinking, like, she wanted Chaitanya Charitamrita said. When she came to know that Prabhupada have published Chaitanya Charitamrita, she badly wanted to read it because it's about her Jagannath. She was worshipping her Jagannath, and so much pastimes in Antya Leela is about Jagannath Puri and how Mahaprabhu met Jagannath. So she wants to read it, but she didn't have money. She didn't have any money. Now how to get Chaitanya Charitamrita copy? You know what she did? She actually wrote a letter to BBT. Mataji wrote a letter to BBT saying that if you find a damaged copy, any damaged copy, anything like sometimes the print will be damaged, overlapping, or some cover will be not fixed. Some damaged copy if you have, and instead of discarding it, please send it to me. So she was sincerely praying and begging to the devotees, please, if you have a damaged copy, please send it. But those days, BBT was in high standard. No damaged copies would be there. Okay, so all copies were like perfect, and they have to give account. All, even 1 rupee was counted. Yeah, it was said that Malti Devi Dasi Mataji, when she had to cook for Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur, and those days it was paddy field, no bridge across, you have to take a boat and go to get sabjis and all. Mataji has to bargain with the boatman because the boatman will charge extra because she is a foreigner, but she can pay only the local payment, whatever the locals have to pay, because that was the rule in ISKCON. Not even 1 rupee were wasted. Because everything was Krishna's and was used in Krishna's service, and there was no money at all. Some days it will be like rice dal rice. There's no feast or anything because there was not much money, and devotees had to work outside to get money. But then Krishna only started supplying. So when she wrote a letter that if you have a damaged copy, please give it to me, all the devotees started thinking, how can we help Hladini Devi Dasi, because she really want to read Chaitanya Charitamrita. And those days nobody sponsored the books also. So now what to do? So one devotee found out that the side of the paper was little torn. One side of this Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela was little torn, little came out. But that's okay, you can actually sell it. But they just told it it's a damaged copy, and they rejected it, and that copy they sent to Her Grace Hladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji. And when Mataji got that book, she was so in ecstasy that every day she used to read. And since her schedule was so busy, tight, that from 11 a.m. or to 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. she sleeps only 3-4 hours. She was so drowsy when she reads. It happens to all of us, no? A good sleeping pill is Prabhupada's books for so many devotees. If they don't get sleep, they read Prabhupada's book and they sleep. But that should not be the use. But what Mataji used to do, it's a good lesson for all of us. Hladini Shakti Devi Dasi Mataji used to stand and read Srila Prabhupada's book. She used to hold Chaitanya Charitamrita and stand. Why? So that if you sit, you'll feel sleepy. Or if you lie down, you'll feel sleepy. So she don't sit and read Prabhupada's book. She stand. And still she's sleepy, she walks and read Prabhupada's books. So that means she badly wanted to read Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's how she wrote. She read 9 times Chaitanya Charitamrita. We didn't even read 1 time. Right? Did anyone finish Chaitanya Charitamrita in this class? 1 time? Whole Adi Leela, Madhya Leela and Antya Leela? So Mataji used to read word by word, and that's how it really touched me, and how Mataji used to. Her attitude was again simple servitor attitude. So Hanuman, you said that is again a servitor attitude, like how Hanuman served Lord Ram in a service attitude, like so. And then Sharanakati or surrender attitude is shown by many devotees, Ambarish Maharaj and everyone, even the gopis. So much of surrender they were. So so if we think that a small obstacle can stop my bhakti, and Prabhupada says that no material persons can stop your bhakti on the plea of material relationship. Well, I am your father, I am your husband, you should not chant the holy name, or you should not do devotional service. No, they can't do that. They can't do it, because devotional service is independent of everything. Right? But we should fight against it, and we should pray sincerely. Then Krishna will definitely see our endeavor. If we think that, oh, my husband is not allowing me to do bhakti and I'm not doing it and leave it, Krishna also will, ye dhamma prabhatande. Krishna will reciprocate in that way. Okay, next life you do. But if we really have that desire, Krishna, please help me somehow. You are also this is how you should pray. You are also in the heart of my husband or father or whoever is not allowing me to do bhakti. Now you can do changes in their heart. Please convince that person, no, that I really want, because once you start chanting 16 rounds, you can't leave it. You will be like the fish out of water if you don't chant. So they are not able to understand it. But we have to convince them. If they are not able to be convinced, Krishna can convince them, right? Or else we have to take that strong decision, and then Krishna will definitely help. Okay, so Krishna helps those who help themselves. So this is the attitude which the follower should have. And Rupa Goswami also says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that the advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower. If we think that obstacles can take me down, down, then that will happen. That attitude is actually important. Even if we have done some sinful activities, we have to hate the sin, not the sinner. So that attitude, oh, not I am so fallen. Even what is the attitude of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami? Jagai matai haite mui se papishta, puri shera hita haite muni se lagishta. This is what the attitude of Chaitanya Charitamrit Kar, who is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. What is he saying? Jagai matai haite mui se papist. I am more sinful than Jagai matai. Really, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was not like that. This is humility. He's saying that he's most sinful than Jagai Madai. Jagai Madai, what is the greatest sin which Jagai Madai did?
Attacking Nityananda
Hurting
Prabhu.
Nityananda Prabhu.
So what does that mean? Hurting Nityananda Prabhu is what actually?
Vaishnava Aparad Mataji.
Vaishnava Aparad, greater than that. It's a Vaishnava Aparad, but little go ahead.
Guru Aparad.
Guru Aparad. Right? Nityananda Prabhu is who? Adi Guru. He is the Guru Tattva. So it became Guru Aparad. Right? Doing Vaishnava Aparad is offense. Greater than that is doing Guru Aparad. Right? So Jagai Madai did Guru Aparad, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying that I am more sinful than them and even lower than the worm in the stool. So this is what happens, like the humility, the humble attitude of a pure devotee. Okay, even Prahlad also says that. What was Prahlad's qualification? He's when Narasimhadev was in Ugra form and nobody went to pacify. Even Lakshmi Devi didn't go. They all sent Prahlad. And when Prahlad had to offer prayers, the first thing Prahlad sent is, I don't have any qualification to offer prayers because I am come from Asura Kula. I belong to the family of Asuras. And he's saying that how is it possible, because I'm born in the family of Asura, to offer suitable prayers to the Lord? I can't do that. No? So that means he's saying that I'm not very qualified. So many other people are there, but I cannot satisfy the Lord because I'm not at all qualified. I'm not qualified. So I think this attitude we all should have, that Krishna gave me so many things. I'm not qualified for all that. Okay, problems keep coming. That's the nature of this material world. It keeps coming. That should not stop us from devotional service. So one of my friend actually had an heart attack, a small kind of minor, but then somehow Krishna saved that person from stroke also. Was about to have a stroke, but saved him. So he was chanting 16 rounds. And after that, the whole situation changed, because people around him was non-devotees and they started saying that, what happened to you? See, you were chanting Harinam and then this is what Krishna gave to you. So leave that. Leave Harinam. Why? Bhakti is inside the heart. You should not have to show it out by wearing tilak and all that. So they removed the tilak, removed Kantimala, didn't stop chanting, left all the association of all the devotees, left all the WhatsApp groups. And what does that person do now? Actually, Krishna gave the second chance. Even though he got a heart attack, Krishna saved him. Somehow he is having a second life now, second chance, but not using it in Krishna consciousness. Falling from 16 rounds, that's the greatest unfortunate thing to happen, right? Because you already reached that platform and then coming down is like very, very manda sumanda matiyo manda bhagya hubhadra. It's so manda bhagya, unfortunate. Similarly, keeping Srila Prabhupada's book. See, Hladini Devi Dasi Mataji didn't have money to get Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have free copies freely available in PBT. You can, in the temple, you can just get them. And then keeping it as it is, that's also again offense to the Shastra. So we should read them. Okay, so if you read Bhagavatam, you get so many life lessons. But you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you get so much of happiness. So much of happiness. You keep reading it, and anybody can help anyone. Like even sometimes it's the children who brings the parents to Krishna consciousness. It should be the other way around. But like Prahlad preached, right, even to his father, that father, you don't have any enemy. Your own mind is your enemy. And he said to surrender to Krishna. So like that, Raghunandan Das, in Chaitanya Charitamrita it says Raghunandan Das was actually the son. And then Raghunandan Das became the father. Shri Radha Govind ki jai, Gauravantai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, so Mukunda Das and Raghunandan. So Raghunandan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Mukunda, who is the father, you or Raghunandan? Or Raghunandan is your son or father? So Mukunda said, no, Raghunandan is actually my son, but he is my father. Why? Because he is the one who brought us to Krishna consciousness. Okay, so once when Mukunda was actually, he's a physician, okay, he's a physician, so he physician of a great king, Mughal emperor. So he was in the kingdom and he was treating that king. Suddenly some servant came with a peacock fan to fan the king. So just by seeing the peacock fan, this Mukunda was in ecstasy, remembering Krishna, and he fell on the ground unconscious. And he started exhibiting the Ashta Satvika Vihar. The whole body started trembling, and a foam came from his mouth, and the whole body hair started on the hand, and the tears in the eyes. All this is ecstatic behavior which happened in a Bhava devotee, pure devotee. So the Mughal emperor saw, and the Mughal emperor after that woke him up and asked, what happened to you? He's like, no, I just have epilepsy. You know, this epilepsy, the fits, that I have this fits, I'm taking medicine for fits, so I just had epilepsy. But he tried to hide his feelings, but the Mughal emperor could find out. He found out, and he was saying that, no, you are lying. You are actually a Bhava devotee, you are a pure devotee. Just by seeing the peacock fan. Now, how many times we see peacock fan doing Chamaraj to the Lord and Prabhupada, and we never feel anything, no? We don't feel that ecstasy. But Mukunda was such a pure devotee that he felt that ecstasy. And he was hiding. Like yesterday, Mataji was asking, is there any experience of the Lord coming in the dream? A pure devotee doesn't expose it out. Why? Because it will get disturbed. The bhava gets disturbed. Like Srila Prabhupada also never exhibited out. Might be Hladini Devidasi Mataji had so many experiences, but she didn't tell it because of her humility. She always wanted to be the simple devotee. So I'll stop with this by saying that Her Grace Hladini Shakti Devidasi Mataji once went to a temple, and there was His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj was about to give Bhagavatam class there. But Maharaj said, no, I can't give class. Hladini is more advanced than me. She has more realization. She has to give the class. But Mataji never agreed. Mataji is like, no, I can't give the class. Maharaj has to give. So she sat with the audience. But then Maharaj went. Maharaj tried to convince her, but she was not willing to come to take a class. So Maharaj sat in the Vyasasan, started chanting the verse, word-to-word translation and purports. Everything Maharaj read, and all the devotees they repeated. And after that, when he was about to start the class, he said, this class will be taken by Her Grace Hladini Shakti Devidasi Mataji. And he got up from Vyasasan and started walking. So when His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, without even turning back, he just started chanting and walking out of the temple. Immediately he went out of the temple, and Mataji was like, no, I'm not going to take the class. I'm not a good preacher. I can't take class. She was sitting among the devotees. So what did they do? All the devotees, they came to the other side and made Mataji sit there, and they brought Vyasasan there, mic there, and the book there, and made her take a class. And she started taking her class, and so much of ecstasy she started taking class that even after 45 minutes she didn't realize that His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj is back, and she didn't even realize Maharaj is back. Maharaj was also listening to the class because she had so much of realization, and she was the favorite daughter of Srila Prabhupada. So like that, even Janva Devi, today is her appearance, the consort of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So Janva Devi Mataji became the first female guru in the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, because after Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all ended their pastimes and went back, and the Goswamis just came to Vrindavan. Janva Mataji was so powerful preacher that she was the consort of Nityananda Prabhu, and she started giving Diksha to many of the Vaishnavas. And her Samadhi you can see in Radhakund if you go. There is a beautiful small place where her Samadhi is, and underneath the Radhakund will be flowing. It's very nice. You can just go inside and take some water and do achaman. So that is Janva Mataji. And Sita Devi, we know the consort of Lord Ram. So she also, like how much she have sacrificed and suffered. And then she's showing, she's Lakshmi Devi herself. She's just showing that suffering, when the Lord also come in a human form, human-like pastime when they do, because they are just teaching us, it's not their karma, it's not they're actually suffering, it's just to teach us a lesson, what we have to do in life when problems come. Okay, take shelter of the holy name and take shelter of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Okay. So, any questions to yes, Swayam Prabha Mataji? Hare Krishna. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
I joined little late, but when I joined, you were telling about surrendering to Krishna, and you said the spiritual experience, what we get, can that be shared with other devotees, or it should be shared?
I didn't get the question.
No, Mataji, you said in one point that the spiritual experiences, that is, God coming in your sleep or showing His presence to us, that can be shared with others, or it should be kept within ourselves.
The spiritual experience we get, is it same with others also?
No. Like now, suppose I get a experience of the presence of God I feel, can that be shared with others?
Oh,
I'm asking.
shared. Yeah. See, nothing wrong in sharing, but we should know to whom we are sharing. We should share with like-minded devotees, or we can share with senior devotees. But then normally they don't share because of humility. Because when we share that, okay, I saw a dream of Krishna, I saw that, I saw this, people might try to think as sahajiyas, as if we are imagining and telling and all that. They may not be able to take us in the right way. So you can tell to your Shiksha Guru, you can tell to your senior Vaishnavas or Vaishnavis, but then don't expose it to common people or non-devotees. Nothing wrong in sharing. That's fine. That's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hema Mataji.
Because
Hare
somebody
Krishna,
said,
Mataji. I wrote the question in chat. You read, Mataji.
Where is it? Okay.
Because of disturbance, I wrote.
Thank you. Yeah. We will celebrate Sita Navami. North temples are celebrating. No, we are not celebrating. The temples the ISKCON temples which have Lord, Ram, Lakshman, Sita, no, that deities. I think ISKCON Juhu has, right? So might be such temples will celebrate, but we have Radha Govinda and Gaurnitai, so it's not celebrated in all the temples. Whichever local temple they celebrate, Mataji. Might be in North, yes, they celebrate, but here I don't think so. Guru of all Sampradayas, yes, Nityananda Prabhu, see, the Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, and all these are the Vaishnav Sampradayas, right? So, but in Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Gaudiya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. For Madhva Sampradayas, they don't worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes from Gaudiya. So that's why we are so fortunate, because ISKCON come under Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Actually, Gaudiya is actually very, very fortunate, because we are worshipping the Kali Yuga avatar Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Channa avatar, or the covered avatar for all others. Even Brahma Madhva Sampradayas also, you see, Udupi, they worship Krishna. But Radha Krishna comes in Gaudiya. So Radharani is also worshipped in Gaudiya, which is more glorious. Okay, and every sampradaya is equally important, worshipping Krishna, but that's their sampradaya. But because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we got Yadi Gaur na hoito. What is that song? Yadi Gaur na hoito, tabe ki hoito, ye mon vahitane Radha Mahima Prema Rasa Sima Jagat Janato He. Agar Yadi Gaur na hoito, agar Gauranga Mahaprabhu had not come, Radha Mahima Prema Rasa Sima Jagat Janato He. Who will know about Radharani? If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not come in the bhav of Radharani, how will we know how loving Radharani was, how glorious, how fortunate we are to get the mercy of Srimati Radharani. So, because we know to reach Krishna, Radharani is the best person, and she's very merciful. And the combined mercy came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, we are so fortunate because Gaudiya, so Nityananda Prabhu belongs to the Gaudiya Sampradaya, and from whom he is the Adi Guru. All the Gurus are expansion from Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, I hope it's clear. Hare Krishna, everyone. Yes, Minal Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Madhva means Madhvendra Puri, Madhvendra.
No, that's what Madhvacharya. Yeah. Sometimes they say it's Madhava. Some of them they say it's Madhavendra Puri. No, actually it is Madhvacharya. Okay, Madhvacharya, who is the fifth Acharya in the Sampradaya, the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Madhavendra Puri also comes as one of our Acharyas because he is the Param Guru of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ishwara Puri and Madhavendra Puri. So it comes in the Parampara, but it's actually Madhva. Okay. Hare Krishna, because he has brought the Dvanda philosophy. Okay, that no, we are not one, we are two. Vanchakalpatarupesya kripa sindhubhi evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anandakodi Vaishnavandi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grandaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Before that, before closing, Supriti Mataji, Suresh Prabhu, anything to add? Gurna Sri Mataji? Or anybody likes to add anything?
No. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, thank you for joining. Hare Krishna. So Sunday is Ekadashi, and then we have Narsimha Chaturdashi on Wednesday. Okay, so it's always nice if you could chant, if you take fasting till evening for Narsimha Chaturdashi on 22nd. Evening there will be program in the temple, and you can make panaka, if you know, to ginger and jaggery with little lime and offer to Narsimha Dev. Might be a photo. And if possible, you can have 108 tulsi leaves, 108 tulsi leaves to be offered to Narsimhadev on that particular day, chanting the 108 mantras, Om Narsimhaya Namah, all that, and chant Narsimha Kavach, and do it for Guru Maharaj also. Okay, he needs your prayers. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.